Hey there, Amazon friends. It's your boy Kalo Star from Kalo Star's Favorite Things. I have a new product for you. It's a multifunctional adjustable weight bench by Cetoom. Cetoom. Look at there. It's a weight bench. Yes, a weight bench. And I have no idea how this thing goes together, but we are going to figure it out together here. So I've got all the parts down here, and I am going to unbox it, and we are going to see what we have for this weight bench. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see how it works. I think it takes free weights as well as it has like a tension weight thing too, but we're going to find out on all the parts. So let's just start opening up the parts and see what we have here. All right, so all of these different parts, there's a lot of parts. There's like the seat part here. There's like a little mat thing there. Let's see. Here's some of the frame here. A lot of pieces in here. Here's some more little, those will probably go on the handles. Hoping there's a lot to put together. We're gonna figure it out. We got this parts here. There's a lot of stuff in here. All these little foam things go on the handles, I'm sure. Yeah. What is that? I don't know. It looks to be put together mostly. I know that it came with the weight. It comes with the weight. No wonder the box is heavy. 2.5 kilograms, which is what? 5.5 pounds. That's why it's so heavy, the box. You get that weight in here, which is cool. And then we have the main bench, if I can get it out. Ooh, there's a lot of screws. A lot of screws here. Lots of screws. Another part here. And then we have the main bench part right here. See that? So it's really sturdy, and it looks like it's going to be a fun bench to do some workouts on. Just got to figure it out, and we're going to put it together. So let's go into it and see what we get. Stay with me.
All right, so let's get this baby going. I'm always intimidated by a lot of parts and a lot of screws and me screwing up. So I'm trying to follow the documentation carefully. It's not really good documentation to me. Gives pictures of screws and numbers, but it's really not a way to, nothing is labeled. You know what I mean? So you have to kind of guess that you have the right parts. But I think that I'm following it okay. I am a stickler for good documentation. And this is lackluster. I mean, the inventory should have been a little bit more clarity, and things should have been marked in separate bags and that sort of thing. When you have it marked in separate bags, then you tend to be able to do this a lot quicker. So that's where I draw the line, but I will figure it out. So far, it's so good. Everything is pretty easy to put together. You got your little special wrench that comes with it. And that little wrench was kind of not working good enough for me. So I went and got my own regular wrench to do it so that I wouldn't spend a lot of time just kind of doing things like that. But so far, it is really easy to follow, and the screws kind of like you can't really put the wrong screw in the other because the hole sizes are a little bit in diameter that only fit that particular screw, or they're not long enough for the part that it needs to go to. So these are moving pieces, so you have to make sure that you're putting in the right screws, and washers are important. There are plenty of washers in there, so use the washers always. Now here's putting the little seat part on, the rest, the chest and the armrest kind of piece. This one's pretty easy. You have a tension place where you can adjust it and everything, so that goes pretty well. So sit that down in there, and then of course that's adjustable to whatever height that you need according to your size, that's important. Yeah, going back to that book quite often, it's not really hard, but still you don't want to make a goof and have to take everything apart. So having the right pieces in the right spot is key. I did do inventory before I got started, so I made sure that I had everything except the hardware, the screws. I should have done inventory on that. And sometimes they'll give you extras, and they should tell you get extras. Otherwise, you think you've goofed. So, that's another thing that I don't like about subpar documentation. But so far, I am on it, and I am getting there. I'm starting to see the bench form. Yeah, it's pretty easy. The screw count is getting lower, so that means I'm getting closer to finishing this thing. Yeah, and then we'll be able to do some great exercising on this. Hope this doesn't end up being a holder for my clothes. You know how that goes, but I'm going to try to be frugal and do the workouts as necessary. Yeah, if it's nothing more than just a few iterations per day, you have your bench here that's going to be perfect for you. Yeah, it's not really heavy, but if you wanted to take it like upstairs there or something like I have there, I will probably need somebody to help me, just because it's kind of bulky. But I could pick it up myself, but it's easier to have someone else help you pick it up. So I think I got it together. Everything is good. There's one screw missing here, and I see what I did there, and I had to tighten that screw and put the right thing there. So I think it is all done and ready to go. Yeah, I feel good. It wasn't that long. It took me about 45 minutes to complete. Well, I got it all put together. It is a nice little unit. This is where you put the weights. You can get heavier weights. This is like 5 pounds, but I need more than that. This is a little clip that kind of holds the weights on there. It's got adjustable feet right here on both sides. This seat is adjustable. You can raise this up and down, and you can raise up the back seat up and down as well. So that is what you have on the unit. So it looks pretty good. It's by Cetoom. So it's by Cetoom right there. So that's what it looks like all put together. All right, so it seems to be a very nice unit. I like it. It's sturdy. It's made of nice, good steel. It was fairly easy to put together. However, I give the documentation a D. I'm a stickler with documentation, and it gives you the parts, but it was kind of hard to tell which part goes where, and it was a little bit of a guess game trying to figure out, or a process of elimination. But after I got it, it's okay. I guess I could have looked and see if someone else has put it together before. You also get this mat, like a floor mat to do some like floor exercises or whatever, and you can put it up under your deal, I believe, maybe so. I don't know what you can use the mat for, but you get an extra mat here. Now, I'm a little baffled that after everything I put together, I still had 2 more of the lock guards. You know how you can put in the pull-out
pins, the pull-out pins. There were 2 extras. Maybe they are just extras. I hope they are just extras because otherwise I goofed somewhere, but I don't think so. But all in all, I really like the little unit here. It is cool. I need some more weight. I can do my sit-ups and what have you. You can do your arm things here, you know. Just gotta raise things up a little bit. Do some arms to work those arms right here. But all in all, it's a nice unit. It wasn't too tough. Put it together, it wasn't too tough. But as I say, I didn't particularly care for the documentation, but that's just me. I'm just a trainer and I always rate documentation good. But some of you may not find it as tough as I did, but I thought you needed more clarity on the parts because I've seen some good documentation. But this is a nice unit, guys. It really is. It really is. And I just want to get, you can probably put your own weights on here if you wanted to get some more power on this. And then you got yourself a nice home weight bench setup. Yes, you do sit-ups, take this back some more, and you're ready to go. So there you go. It's another great product, tested and approved by Kalo Star's Favorite Things. You have a wonderful night. Bye.